It's Monday night. It's the final hurdle for Petersfield Town. Connor Hall's men are back on the road for the last time this season, just 51 hours after their 1-1 draw in front of a record home crowd against Cal Sports. But with the club with no physio for a few weeks, Ellie Curse has recently joined the Rams towards the end of the season. I spoke to her about how clubs prepare for games in such a cramped schedule.
If they've got a game, or they have a game tonight, so Monday, they've got one on Thursday, and then they have training as well in between that, which is just crazy, to be honest. In my opinion, I would probably give them more of a rest. As you get towards the end of the season, they're a lot more injured. So yeah, I'm having to do a lot more.
Fareham Town swooped aside a heavily rotated Petersfield side in a 5-1 battering at Cam's Ada, which even saw the Creek siders 4-0 up inside 35 minutes. A first-half hat-trick by Jamie Trucker was followed up by a brace by Jamie Hookers. 16-year-old Joel Hoodsworth scored a late consolation goal for the Rams, but Fareham extended their unbeaten run to 4 games. The Creek side have played 10 games in the space of 16 days. They have picked up 16 points in the process. They'll be very delighted with that. I spoke to assistant manager Callum Glenn, who was on the pitch rather than the dugout this time around, about last night's defeat, his thoughts on their first season in charge, and an insight to Thursday's fixture.
I'm disappointed with tonight. We took a risk, obviously rested a load of players, got a big game, semi-final Thursday, and it didn't turn out how we wanted it to. Great to fair and thought they were a great side, great energy. With regards to the season, I mean, we can be relatively satisfied with where we are. The brief at the start of the season was to remain in the league, and we've done that quite easily. We've probably done that by Christmas, to be fair to us. So,
how confident are you bouncing back on Thursday for the big one?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I mean, yeah, we've been good on that for probably a week or so now, so no excuses for us on Thursday. Pick ourselves up, bounce back. There'll be quite a lot of changes though, so I'm confident that we'll be more than competitive for the game, but hopefully, yeah, bounce back, get a victory and get ourselves into the final.
On the pitch on Thursday?
Absolutely not.
Yes, that's right. Thursday could see Petersfield Town become Portsmouth Senior Cup finalists as they host the Royal Navy FA. The winner of the tie could see either side face off against Gosport Borough or Portsmouth Academy. The final will take place on the 15th of May at the PMC Stadium. When speaking to Connor last night, he discussed his thoughts about potentially reaching a cup final in his debut season in charge.
Probably the most difficult game to prepare for, to be honest with you, because you don't know anything about them, you don't know the players, you have no footage. So it's almost, you go into that game just completely worrying about yourself. I mean, the results speak for themselves. They're obviously a good team. They're obviously fit because they're in the Navy.
Despite a heavy defeat last night, Connor and Callum can still be proud of their first season in charge, as the units will pick up silverware potentially next season. Taylor James Greer, Winchester News Online.